Field. Are you guys excited? Well, obviously not because you're not there, but God, when I got to town, I was looking for an apartment. I was looking all over Wrigley Field, and like everybody had those signs, no window, no lights. I said, I'm not new here. These people don't have any fucking electricity. What's this? That's what it is. All right. Guess I better get the hell off quick again. All right, here we go. We have another young gentleman coming up on the comedy scene. We have all kinds of folks tonight. David Karr is here. David Karr.
Thank you. How you doing? You know, it's bad luck to follow a comedian that's better than you, but I do Opie. I've heard that stand-up comedy is the toughest job that there is in show business. I've also heard that it's very important to get to know your audience, but I've only got 5 minutes, so I'd just like to meet her. Actually, I'm a pretty easygoing guy, but I have one complaint. I think that if you're born and have to live with a baby face, that you should get to keep your hair. I'm not actually going bald, I'm going gray, and I hate that, so I pull them out. I'm not really a comedian, but I've seen one on TV. My mother wanted me to be a writer. I got mad at her for that. So I wrote a book on how to read, and then I dedicated it to blind people. You know, when you first start doing this, they don't pay you anything. But I'm not in it for the money, so that's working out. How do I look taller? No, I'm just here to try out some new material, so what do you think of this suit? My other suit's a Mercedes. My shoes are Yugos. They go where I go. No, there's a lot of good jokes about money. One of my favorites is, money can't buy happiness. Have you heard that one before? Obviously not. No, I'd like to be rich, though. I'd like to be rich enough to maybe bank by mail. I just can't seem to get that 24 cents a head. Seriously, does it make sense to you? You have to stand in line at the bank to make a deposit. If I owned a bank, I'd come right out to your car. No, I'd come out to our car. You can drive. No, money's a funny thing. There's a lot of expressions about money, like money makes the world go round. I never understood that until I got credit. It made me dizzy. I think you can relate to that. But money isn't everything. That's one of my other favorite jokes. So, anyway, let me just check my notes here. No, I'm feeling pretty good because I was saying no to some drugs before I got here. I've been trying that out for a while. It's working out. Just saying no it's okay. You know, the price is the same, but a gram lasts forever. Here's something else you won't think is funny. It's big news. It's big news. The whole country is in a drug crisis. Up till a couple of years ago, I thought it was just me. I didn't do drugs as a kid. I'd just go out in the backyard and do this. For about 2 hours a day, till it was time for school. Anyway, I got an idea. How about a magic trick? Huh? Do we have a volunteer? How about you? Come on up. Come on. Isn't she pretty? What's your name? Charlie. Charlie. Charlie, does this need a setup? What trick are you going to show us? Hey, Charlie, if you don't mind my saying so, I think you should have come a little bit more prepared, all right? How about let's give Charlie a big hand, maybe he'll disappear. No, I really am a magician. I do a little bit of magic, but I'll do a trick for you in just a second. Let me explain though, the life of a magician is a very confusing one. Like the other day I lost my car keys. The first place I looked was in my ears. I walked all over the house, I couldn't find them. I couldn't think too hard about where they were, because I might bend them. So I went into the kitchen, I cut open 9 apples and 6 oranges. My keys were in the grapefruit the whole time. So I found my keys, I went out for a drive, and a cop pulled me over. He wanted to see my license, so I gave him my license. He went back to his car. Well, when he returned, my license had turned into the ace of spades. He looked at me. He said, "What are you, a comedian?" I said, "No, I'm a magician. Ask these folks here." No, these folks. So anyway, he says, "Do it again," and I did it again, and he let me go, but he kept the car. Now I'm not driving with a full deck. Now for that magic trick, I'm going to disappear. Thank you very much.